Hundreds of thousands of women poured into the streets from coast to coast today for the second Women's March of 2020. From Chicago to Washington, D.C. to Austin to St. Louis, the roads were packed with protesters carrying signs and chanting. And joining us tonight on NewsNation to discuss the marches is the executive director of the Women's March, Rachel O'Leary Carmona. So welcome.
Hi, thank you for having me.
So the Women's March has evolved from the largest single-day demonstration in history to a major political force dedicated to mobilizing the power of women. What are you doing to turn women to vote in key states?
That's always been our single issue, is mobilizing and building the power of women. And in key states, we are, of course, marching and building what we call feminist organizing circles, which is folks that are doing electoral work, in addition to doing voter contact in those areas. Some of them have chapters, some of them have other organizing structures. And so we've really been doing all of the things. So we're marching, we're mobilizing, we're organizing, we're getting out the vote for people who don't consider themselves activists, but do consider themselves invested in democracy, so that we can build a future that works for women.
So what effect has the virus had on mobilizing people, and how are you organizing around that?
Yeah, that was really important for us that we were safe. So we had a number of COVID protocols in place where our mandate was to organize with us. You had to agree to be masked and to, keep your distance. Some of those distances change in different cities. Obviously it's easier to do if you're in a car caravan than if you're in person, where we ask people to keep 6 to 10 feet. We had masks, sanitizer stations. We told people to organize in their communities, not to travel to, to marches such as DC or LA or Chicago, some of the bigger ones, and really just stay in your community and do the work there. And women answered, and there were about 450 marches across the country. Some of them were very dynamic. One was a paddle boat caravan. One was a march from Ruth Bader Ginsburg's college dorm, golf cart caravans. So people were really creative in the ways that they stayed safe, but also wanted to make sure that women's voices were heard, because we're both fired up and fed up, and it's time to make a change on November 3rd.
Aside from the obvious pandemic challenges, how does this year compare to last year?
Last year wasn't an election year. And so I think that really all of our 4 years has been leading up to this moment. The first year was a real organic groundswell of, grassroots outpouring of anger and disappointment and fear, honestly. And, that was 2017, 2018. It was really about midterms. 2019 was really about, okay, how are we gonna decide what are the criteria that we're going to hold our elected officials to, so that in 2020, when it's time to vote, what are the things that we're going to be, saying that they actually did well on or didn't do well on. But I think a lot of women are also thinking about this in just much more basic terms, is that when you think about any election year, you always think, like, am I better off now? And I think for most women, the answer is no. Most women are poorer, sicker, and scared, and they don't see an end to any of that. And so I think women are fired up and ready to, take a first step to a new future for women by voting on November 3rd.
Well, obviously a huge turnout. We appreciate your time tonight. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.